TCT Today, the program where we do our very best to keep you updated with what's happening around the TCT network. And today we're going to share with you a little bit about our engineering. Listen, it's going to be interesting. You don't want to miss this conversation. We love keeping you updated and informed with what's happening, because here we grow again.
We shared yesterday a lot about the programming and some of the new programs that you can look forward to, but people wouldn't be able to see those great programs if the stations weren't on the air. And so we have a great team that is working around the clock to keep all these stations going. We have outage reports that the engineers give us every time a station goes down. It may be because of a storm, because of some sort of equipment failure. It could be who knows what, and it seems like constantly throughout the day and night they're giving updates. One time a tower in Des Moines, Iowa got hit by lightning, we believe, and it damaged the entire 2,000-foot antenna line. And so obviously that took more than a couple hours to replace that. But even in that situation, they were able to switch over to a backup plan and keep the gospel going out. Just wanted to share a little bit about the work that's being done to launch a brand new station that's going to be coming in just a few weeks. It's getting down to the final stages. We're thinking maybe as early as towards the end of next week, we may be able to put that station on the air, and so we'll be celebrating that, as well as just some of the other things that are going on around the network.
I want people to understand that when we have a station in a market, not only are we able to broadcast all over that market, but we're able to give a free signal. You don't even have to have the internet. You can just have an antenna and get the TCT signal in that market. Now, of course, TCT is streaming. We're on online platforms, all of that. But it's just good to know that the broadcast of the good news of Jesus Christ is made available free of charge to people in those areas where we have stations. That's why it's so significant and important. But it does come with its challenges, and that's why you have a great engineering team that's able to jump right on any kind of, and also be proactive, to make sure we can avoid problems as much as possible, but also jump right on there when something's going on, to remedy that as fast as possible so we can continue to get the gospel of Jesus Christ out there.
In order to get this free TV signal and the antennas and the stations that are all over the country, from here we send the signal up on a satellite. That's an uplink, and then at each of the stations there's a downlink satellite, and some of that equipment is getting kind of aged. It's taken a lot more upkeep. Some of the parts aren't readily available, so if something goes bad, we have to either figure out how to fix it or maybe see if we can find a used part somewhere. And so we're really looking at this uplink situation. It's possible that we'll have to replace a satellite. This is not your little dish that kind of sits on your roof for a small pole or something like that. It's, these big satellite dishes. And so for those that want to help support keeping TCT Network on the air and keeping us going as much as possible, we want to encourage you to help us support not only keeping your signal on the air, but again, going back to this brand new station that's being built out. And imagine all the salvation calls that'll come in, all the people that are calling in to rededicate their life, and you can say, I was a part of doing that. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. God bless.